the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Tonight at 9, a blackout in Arlington, leaving thousands of customers in the dark, impacting businesses as the lights turn back on.
Plus, the push for answers after a Montgomery County principal is accused of sexual harassment by dozens of teachers. Our Michaela Newton is talking to leaders calling for that further investigation.
And a Washington staple, Ben's Chili Bowl, celebrating 65 years of business. We're out on U Street for the anniversary celebration and talking to the family who founded it all. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Annalisa Gale, filling in for Thasmeen Mahfouz. Our top story tonight, we've just learned the power has been restored in Arlington after a transformer failed, taking out power for thousands of customers today.
Good news tonight. Our Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla is in the neighborhood where businesses felt the impact.
Look through the window on the left. This was the moment an urgent care on South Fern Street got its power back. But for others, it was far from business as usual. This Amazon Fresh, just blocks away from Amazon's newest Arlington headquarters, powerless, as were hundreds who live in apartments, including the Water Park Towers.
I was at the CVS at the time. The lights went off in the CVS, and when the lights went off, I knew that, the lights were also off in the apartment building as well.
Jamon Perry says this is not the first time. Today's biggest inconvenience, no air conditioning.
It's hot. Thankfully, it's not as hot as it has been, but it's still hot.
We spoke with Perry as Dominion Energy crews worked on the street adjacent to the complex, and Perry shared a troubling trend.
This is not the first time the power has actually gone out. It's been going off about once a month for about 4 months now.
Dominion Energy tells us there were 10,000 customers in the area without power at its peak thanks to an underground cable failure that impacted transformers. But when we were there, this was where the last roughly 1,000 powerless customers were. The power problem here is not just isolated to people who live here and their apartments. We spoke with an employee of a nearby business who said they've been dealing with power outages more frequently recently, to the point they have people on standby in case the power does go out for an extended period of time.
Yeah, just be transparent. Why the mystery?
Marie Caligari is new to the neighborhood, but urged more communication about why the issue happens when it does.
It's not just that Amazon's down, you can't get fresh vegetables. You got the elderly, you got people on medical devices. I mean, like the serious medical care issues, right?
In Arlington, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thank you again. In the last hour, power has been restored to that Crystal City neighborhood. Now all of Arlington County has power back tonight.
All new tonight, Metro's new taller fare gates appear to be working. According to the transit system, the new barriers have reduced fare evasion by 70%. Our Daniel Hamburg has been talking with riders at the Mount Vernon Square Metro station tonight. And Daniel, that is one of 6 Metro stations that has the new gates.
Well, Chris, one of 6 Metro stations where these new L-shaped gates are supposed to prevent people from jumping over. But today I saw more than 20 people hop over this little side fence here. There's also another shorter fence where the emergency exit is. In fact, somebody right now, as we're live on TV, just jumped over. Spend a short time at virtually any Metro station in the DMV and you'll see people jumping gates and fences to avoid paying.
I pay. I love it. But you still have the ones that still go through, but what are you going to do? There's nothing you can really do.
Metro is trying to do something. These new fare gates are 55 inches tall and made of a polycarbonate, which is 200 times stronger than glass, lighter weight, and more durable. They also have more robust hinges and motors to strengthen the door.
It's nice to see effort being done, but I think the results are really just going to be like, what is actually changing the numbers.
Metro says fare evasion is down 70% across the first 6 stations to get the new fare gates. At Mount Vernon Square, it's gone down 84% in about a week. However, that only counts people getting through the gates, not people hopping over the side fences.
When I came earlier, someone jumped over that way and almost hurt themselves. I let them go through and let them go past me. It's okay. I just don't want anybody to get hurt.
If people aren't jumping the fences, they're cramming 2 people through at once.
Well, they go behind somebody. Yeah, it's not that hard, so I think it's a hard problem to solve.
Retrofitting every station with new fare gates will cost $35 to $40 million, but officials hope that will save $40 million a year they lose because of fare evasion. And so Metro does have plans to make these fences higher as they go through and retrofit these stations. That clearly just hasn't happened here at Mount Vernon Square just yet. We're live in Northwest. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you. Well, new at 9, Howard University is talking to the campus community once again about security concerns following several assaults near the campus.
Our command center, and we can virtually walk with you.
Now, according to the student newspaper The Hilltop, at least 4 sophomores on the campus reported that they were assaulted last week on the campus. Mayor Muriel Bowser announced that a curfew will be in effect in the district following the incident and other violent crimes across the city. University officials are reminding students to keep their Howard IDs on them at all times in the event that they are going to their dorms at night. The curfew will impact young people across the city 17 and under, including some college students.
Yes, the curfew impacts any young person 17 or younger. The thought is that Sunday through Thursday, that curfew time goes into effect at 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m.
And the university is right now working on designated safety paths for students in the next few weeks in an effort to continue stepping up security.
Meanwhile, nearby George Washington University is moving forward with a controversial plan to arm some campus officers. When the semester starts on Thursday, 2 executive supervisory officers will be armed. That's the Chief James Tate and Captain Gabe Mullinax. University plans to phase more officers that are armed based on community input in the coming weeks. The armed officers will have to undergo rigorous training as well as meet several important requirements, including implicit bias training every semester and mental health response training 3 times per year. All new tonight, Montgomery County council members are calling on the county and state to investigate Joel Beetleman.
Yet the principal of Paint Branch High School was promoted after reports he allegedly sexually harassed staff members for years.
Yeah, our Michaela Newton has more on their call for answers.
Move approval. Very proudly.
All in favor, raise your hand. And that's unanimous.
Earlier this month, an investigation was launched against Joel Beetleman, who, according to the Washington Post, allegedly sexually harassed staff members for years after 2 months of being hired as principal of Painted Branch High School. The Post says allegations date back to 2016 and claims at least 18 complaints of sexual harassment, bullying, and retaliation were made. In a press conference Tuesday morning, MCPS Board of Education addressed the issue.
The board is appalled by what has been alleged, and we are committed to answering the troubling questions that have been raised and finding a way forward for our staff, our students, and our families.
Councilmember Evan Glass and Dawn Lukey took to Twitter, posting a letter calling for both the state and county inspector generals to get involved.
In terms of the big picture overall outcome, for sake of the public, for sake of everyone who works inside of MCPS's schools, doing the work of actually educating our students and making sure the school day functions properly, including our transportation folks and the families of all of these children, that we get some closure and firm, solid commitment to reform.
Joel Beetleman is currently on extended leave pending the investigation. The board says they expect to receive a report of this first phase of the investigation by September 8th. Reporting in Montgomery County, Maryland, Michaela Newton, DC News Now.
All right, let's get a first check on the forecast with meteorologist Damon Matson and for Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb tonight.
Yeah, Damon, it was a beautiful Tuesday.
Beautiful indeed. I don't think it could get much better for a almost late August Tuesday out there across the DMV. We saw those temperatures again only make it to the lower and middle 80s this afternoon, and now we are cooling off as we head into the night. A little slowly in some locations. DC 76 there, Leesburg, Manassas Manassas still at 75, but we have some 60s popping up on the map. Winchester down to 66, Cumberland 69. So that is the trend we are going to see as we move throughout much of the night. D.C. areas close to the water staying in the lower 60s, but then to the west, many locations here in the area tonight will fall into the 50s. A crispness to the air, a little fall preview, if you will, folks. And that cool air is going to hang on and stick around as you head out the door to begin your Wednesday. A lot of sunshine and those temperatures in the 50s and 60s. But are we expecting another spike in our temperatures with heat and humidity later this week? We'll have your full forecast in just a bit.